worried about gun control so much it's gotten redundant. Gun control doesn't work. There are over 3 million guns in the country, all shapes and sizes. Probably more if you count Chicago and California where guns aren't allowed. Mass shootings are all the rage the age for the mainstream media. But before I go on, we are the mainstream media now. Only people in state hospitals eating Dominoes listen to the networks anymore. It got so bad that the people had to construct their own news services. And as bad as Facebook is, it's still head and shoulders above CNN, NBC, and the much lamented Fox News. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, gun control. You want to know a weapon choice in America? If you said AR-15, you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. There are people who have never seen an AR, but everybody's seen a hammer, from a roofer to your wife waiting behind the door after she just met your girlfriend. And you know what they say, when you're a hammer, you're always looking for a nail. Americans are violent people. You don't take an entire continent away from its rightful owners with hopes and prayers. Oh, the Mormons prayed over every one of those bodies at Mountain Meadows, and that was white folks shooting at white folks. Just look what happens when your complexion is a bit off. Wounded knee. Oh, it's interesting to note that John D. Lee convinced the Baker Fancher Party to give up their guns for the promise of safety. Does that sound familiar? Terrorists use guns. If they can't get guns, they'll make a bomb. If they can't make a bomb, they'll get a car. As last resort, they'll use knives, and yes, they'll use hammers. I hate to be the first one to tell you people this, but there's just no nice way to kill people. The police are sworn to serve and protect, but that gun on his hip is for their safety. The Supreme Court said so. 3 times they said that. You are the captain of your own fate. I carry a gun when needed, and I ignore all the applicable laws. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. In today's world, you must use your common sense. If you have a green light and you see someone approaching the intersection at a high rate of speed, oblivious to you and obviously going to run the red light, do you proceed? I mean, you're in the right? Do you take midnight stroll on the northwest side of Killeen, Texas on Soldier's Payday? I mean, you're an American, freedom to travel and all that good stuff. Wait a minute. What's that? There's a guy over there with a hoodie and a hammer. I can't mention his color because that's racist. Here's your sign. I simply don't put myself in situations where guns are required. Therefore, I don't need to carry a gun most of the time. Situations such as movies, concerts, church, most restaurants in the northwest side of Killeen. But if I'm eating in a greasy spoon, I almost said grassy knoll there, in a greasy spoon, when some guy with a beer comes crashing through the door screaming something about a salad bar, and I do happen to have a gun by chance, he's as dead as fried chicken. I'll sit down, finish my lunch, and wait for the cops to come to serve and protect me. I've seen movies. This is our brave new world, but it's really not all that new. From the Pilgrims planting corn to the pioneers expanding across the Great Plains, to the Mormons carving a home out of a desert with a salty lake, there have always been have-nots wanting to assault haves, and Sam Colt provided the equalizer. 3 people were killed in Canada last week. Did you know that? They have gun control up there, too. There are bad men in this world, and a lot of the whores ain't ladies. You will never control guns in outlaws' hands. I give you Mexico's gun laws, and they're complementing cartels. And them boys got some guns. They have guns Americans can't get. The only people who obey gun laws are law-abiding citizens. If you could ban guns in America, you just disarm honest citizens. They would be at the mercy of whomever kicked in their door. Hammer anyone?
I'm going to take a guess on how many times you're going to get shot.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.